Thank you for watching. This is Richard with Wisdom Investor, and we're going to take a look at how did retired seniors manage finances before Social Security. Social Security was started in 1935, and prior to that, people didn't really have the retirement planning and programs like we have today. We're going to take a look at that. I want to thank you for watching. We have so much to be thankful for here. And if you have any other questions about Social Security retirement, go to our website, Wisdom Investor, go to the Retirement Investor link. We have all types of free information on investing for conservative, aggressive, individual stocks, money market funds, interest, dividends, etc. So we're going to take a look at how people survived before Social Security. Only a lucky few had a pension. First pension started in 1882. In 1932, before Social Security started, only 15% of the people had any kind of a pension. Some of the states started benefit plans in around 1930. By 1934, before Social Security was around, only 3% of the employees had any kind of a state benefit. Many of the employees back then had savings accounts, but they didn't have the insurance and they weren't considered as safe. The banks weren't as considered as safe back then until around 1933 is when the FDIC was started. Back in the 1800s, early 1900s, cash was king and the mattress was queen. Folks, people stuff their money under the mattress. They'd rather have hold of it and not let it go. There wasn't a lot of safe places for their money. Annuities started to become popular in the 1900s. People would get a chunk of money and put it into an insurance company, and then they would guarantee you a certain amount of payout over the rest of your life. For those who fought in the Civil War, there was what was called the Civil War Pension Program to help those that were injured in the war and fought in the war. By 1910, however, there was about 1% of the people receiving benefits from this program. And yes, there was such thing as a poorhouse. It was folks who lived in poverty, and they would go to these homes that were very difficult to live in. They would take away your right to vote. They would take away all your belongings, and it was a very difficult situation, and you would stay there until you died. Many folks back in those days just died broke. They would work until the day they died. They just didn't have any money. There wasn't any savings, and they just had a rough life. It was tough. Many of the seniors and retired, they would rely on the family unit back in those days. It was much stronger than you see in today's world. Children, church, neighbors, if they had any children, they may go live with them, or the church would try to find a place for them, or neighbors. So they would all work together and try to survive. And then there was a few that did actually have their own retirement plans. They would save money. They would try to invest it and try to accumulate as much money as they could. They could see the future that they would possibly need something for retirement. And so folks, I want to thank you for watching this, taking the time to watch this. I hope that you're putting away some of your money from your work. We've got 401k plans now, IRAs. They didn't have any of those things back in the early 1900s. We have such a great opportunity to invest our money and grow our money. So I do recommend that everyone take advantage of as much savings as you possibly can. Put as much as you can aside. You can't totally rely on Social Security, although a very high percentage of people do rely on Social Security. I want to thank you for watching. Leave your comment what you thought of this video. If you have any positive thoughts, leave the thumbs up. Thanks for watching now.